What's up, everybody? It's Tech Talking Ginger here. So I just did an episode of Game News. Hopefully you guys checked it out. But yeah, I was talking Steam Deck, AO Neo, and all that in there. And of course, the day after I record this, we get news. So this is awesome news. The Steam Deck is going to be shipping out on the 28th, and emails will be hopefully to everybody who early ordered and pre-ordered that fast enough for Q1 delivery, which obviously got moved from December, you know. But yeah, it's looking like the 25th. You guys should have an email. I should have an email. Yeah. And we should be getting it. And if you don't pay that money in 3 days, since it's supposed to ship out the 28th, it'll go to the next people in line who ordered early enough. So hopefully some of you people in Q2 will get lucky and be seeing it early. But I definitely wanted to get this episode of Tech News out early because of that. So that's where we're at. It's exciting news, and I definitely wanted to make sure to get this episode of Tech News out early and get you guys let you guys know early about all of this. So you guys are going to probably end up getting video, or video and video next day, or maybe you'll get this, I don't know, you might get the tech news beforehand, but it's the way news goes. It moves. You don't know when things are going to drop. Sometimes you're on time, sometimes you're early, sometimes you're late. It's just how it is. But yeah, this is an episode of Tech News, and we're covering that with the Steam Deck, and now we're going to roll an intro and then get to the rest of the news, you guys. Alright, so we got Steam Deck news out of the way. We got intro out of the way. Let's talk subscribers. You guys, if you're watching my videos, you need to subscribe. Please, it helps. It lets me know that you're supporting the channel. It lets YouTube know that you're supporting the channel, and that you enjoyed this content. And hopefully you did. You know, I'm still new to this. I'm not perfect. I don't have the best camera. I don't have the best mic. I obviously don't have the best studio or anything. But we're all going to get there together, and hopefully this channel just grows better, and it will if you guys subscribe and comment. You know, I want this to be a community of tech enthusiasts, game enthusiasts, people who just love the world we're in, even though there's all this other crap and chaos going around. So let's just get to this news. Let's talk Apple, and let's talk contactless payment. So if you go to the store and you purchase a soda and a donut, and you use Apple Pay at the register, you kind of just, you know, Face ID or fingerprint, whatever you're rocking on your iPhone, you know, depending on which iPhone you got. And you just kind of hold it there, and it does the contactless payment. Well, now, let's say you're a small store and you don't have one of those payment pads with the contactless payment like that, where you don't need a card, you just use your phone, your iPhone. Now, if you have that small business and you have an iPhone, you can pull your iPhone out, and they can do like they do at the gas station or whatever other store, and instead it's just iPhone to iPhone. It goes from their phone to your phone for your business. So this is great news for everybody, because there's stores that don't have the pad for you to use your phone like that. You know, they have the pad, and it only uses the card. It doesn't have NFC. But now, if this is a small business and they got an iPad or they have an iPhone, now they can accept Apple Pay, and you won't have to only give cash, check, or swipe your card. If they have, they can just bang, there's their iPad, contactless, done, Apple Pay. It's good news for everybody, really. So, hey, good Apple news, good tech news. Let's move on to the next one, shall we? Alright, so this is tech news and kind of game news. The last one was kind of tech and game news also. So, Crysis. We all know Crysis. It is the game that dominated PCs back in 2007. And Crysis 3 was back in 2013. And we haven't seen a new Crysis in 9 years. But for the longest time, it was can your system play Crysis? Because, I mean, you threw that on maximum and it would destroy systems. You thought you had a gaming PC, you put maximum settings on Crysis in 07, oh boy, you were going to find out if you had a gaming PC or not. And now we're going to have Crysis 4, and this is great times. We have this shortage, but we also have such good graphics cards. You know, I mean, we got AMD in the running really well. We got NVIDIA killing it, as always, with graphics card. We got Intel getting ready to drop theirs. We got the Macs, M1 Max, killing it for a freaking Mac. Think you can't game on a Mac? M1 Max will show you otherwise. And now we got Crysis 4 coming out. So we can drop this game on some of these systems and see how good they are. And not only that, it's been forever since we had Crysis. Who doesn't want to play a Crysis game? I mean, it's been so long, 9 years. So, hey, I'm excited, and I hope you guys are too. Let me know in the comments if you are. Alright, you guys. So we got a lot of Apple stuff getting ready to go on in 2022. So we're supposed to have an event soon. I don't think we're going to hear about AirPods, you know, the new AirPod Pros. But I'm pretty sure we're going to see new AirPod Pros in 2022. And from the rumors and speculations and everything that I've seen online and heard from reliable sources is that you're going to see new AirPod Pros this year. You may see them without the stem because a lot of competitors have moved away from that. You won't see different colors, I doubt. You know, Apple likes to stand out from the rest, so I don't know if you'll see that. Maybe if they kept the stem design, but that'd be ridiculous. I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're going to change their charging case. You know, they're going to upgrade the processor and they'll be more powerful. But I know a big thing we've heard is lossless audio, and that would be fantastic. And that seems to be one of the big things they're trying to do, is not only have a better processor and be more compact and a different in-ear design, but also to have lossless audio. And on top of all that, I very much think we'll also see from them some health-focused things. You know, Apple is very health-focused. And when you got these AirPod Pros in your ear and they're pros, not only do you want to have good audio, but you want to kind of stand out too, and a good way for them to do that would be to add some more health features, especially because when you're wearing your AirPods, a lot of people are working out. They're at the gym, they're jogging, they're outside. You know, why not have some body temperature or heart rate or some other function? And then, you know, I could see them doing more than that. But this is all speculation and rumors. We'll have to just see what happens as the year continues on. And who knows, maybe we will hear something in this upcoming event that we're going to have soon from Apple. So since we're talking about the Apple event coming up, let's talk the Mac Mini. So I think that besides just the iPhone SE and the new iPad Air, I think we'll also see an upgraded Mac Mini with maybe the M1 Pro chip or the M1 Max chip. So we'll have to see what happens at the event. But on top of that, I think there'll be a new iMac and maybe a Mac Pro. Not a MacBook Pro, but a Mac Pro, a desktop, full-fledged, plug a monitor in. And inside of these, there's been a lot of rumors to a M2 chip or multiple M1 Max chips, you know, not just one inside, or multiple, like you could see on the iMac, multiple M1 Pro chips, and in the Mac Pro be multiple M1 Max chips. But now we're hearing rumors of just a whole new chip, not so much an M2, but like an M1 Extreme. So rather than doing two M1 Maxes or two M1 Pros in the iMac or the Mac Pro, but just having a whole new chip with more cores and threads, and it just being past that Max, and instead of just being multiple Maxes, it'd be something whole different, bigger, better, badder. So there's a lot to speculate for this event, and there's tons of videos on this and tons of rumors online. Don't believe everything you hear. We'll have to see what Apple does. But one thing we can all agree on is whatever they do, they'll probably do it well. And they'll also probably have a high price tag. But that's it for tech news, you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you guys check out my other social medias. Hopefully you guys subscribe, like I said. It really does help. Hopefully you watch to the end of the video and you comment. Just say, hey, I watched the video, I enjoyed it. Or hey, I watched the video and I hate your face. But I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the support. And you have a good rest of your day or night or whenever you're watching this. But until next time, have a good one.